Okay, so the weather has a very clear message for me today, and as you can see, it's very dark and gloomy everywhere you look. But if you actually look carefully and look around you, there's always light. Wait, I'm just gonna flip around. So I think the message is quite clear today that basically I'm not saying that everyone is exactly where they want in life. Some things might not be working out the way you maybe thought. And yeah, some people might feel a little bit stuck, but there's always, no matter what, something out there to be thankful for. And yeah, a lot of people just look at the dark gloom, rain, fog, mist around them and focus on that. But if you actually look around carefully and look around you properly, there's always that patch of light somewhere in your life. So go focus on that instead, right? And yeah, basically just it's the difference between someone who will receive a lot of good fortune, good luck, happiness. It's the people that search for that tiny bit of light over there, somewhere over there. uh, and yeah, basically just stay positive. It's so easy for people to get stuck on old habits, old beliefs, old everything, and the only one that actually has the power to change your life is the person in here. Like no one else is gonna do it for you. Sorry to break it to you if you expect something else, but that's just how it is. No one else is gonna be the one to come in and save you like some kind of guardian angel. You obviously always have your guides, but they can only do so much if you're not ready to do the work yourself in the first place. So yeah, it is a journey and a process. And I don't know about you guys, but the energies during Christmas has been hectic for me at least. For me, it's been a lot old things and patterns resurfacing, and I think part of them coming back up is just so that I can actually finally release them. Uh, for example, I've been pretty much always been doing things on my own. One, because I'm stubborn, and basically growing up, there was no person quite like me. Not saying that as I'm kind of victim or anything, because I don't feel like that at all. But basically, since I'm the only one within the family that that is spiritually interested and all that, I've been different from the rest, so to say, from the start. But in the beginning, I kind of just, before I woke up and everything, I just decided to try to fit in instead. And obviously, then I felt miserable and awful. So I just did everything on my own basically. And same when I started to become spiritual and I woke up and started to work on myself. At the start, I had very few people around me that did the same. And even now, when this year, I'm just gonna hold like this because my arm is getting tired from holding the phone. When I started, or this last year, that was what I was talking about. I basically have gotten to know a lot of people that are more aligned with who I am, the person that I am, the person I want to be, which I'm super thankful for. But because I woke up and did everything on my own, and did everything on my own when I was younger as well, basically that meant that it was hard to ask for help even now when I have people around me that truly care and truly want to help. But that's a step that I took today. For example, I don't know if anyone knows what bars are, but it's basically yeah, you're working on your brain. You have all these old beliefs from this life, past lives, parents from parents, all that kind of stuff, and just like releasing and letting go of that. And yeah, today I was like properly ready to just receive help properly and like not just do everything on my own. Basically, I've always had a struggle of like, yeah, being vulnerable because in the past that meant like being abandoned, like abandoning myself basically mainly, and yeah, just yeah, feeling left outside basically. That's part of why it's been a struggle for me to do that in this life, and I probably have, well, I know that I have a lot of past lives that are very similar in that way. So it was nice to just release and accept some help. Like no matter if it would have not helped at all, or now it did, so it was great. But even if it didn't like help or anything, at least I like accepted help and were ready to receive help, which was nice. And yeah, it's kind of like when you're working with healing as well, like being spiritual. For some reason, it's like you feel almost like weird to ask for help because I don't know if that's just me, but it's like you've learned to deal with so much yourself. But sometimes you need a little push in the right direction. And now it's feeling, yeah, it's feeling great. Like I said, I think a lot of the old things that resurfaced now during Christmas, a lot of old thoughts and patterns, I think they came back up yesterday. I could actually release them now during the treatment. So yeah, that's good, and I'm super thankful for that. So I look at it that way. The reason why they came back is so that I could fully let go of them. So yeah, like once again, look for the light and look for the positive things. I could just say like be negative and get stuck on the fact that a lot of old thoughts came back and like it's crap and all that kind of stuff. But I look at it in the way that, like I said, I could release it, move on from it, and yeah, now I will for sure be sure to be better at receiving help. Not only help others, because that's like also a problem. I love helping others. I do a lot of things to help others, but tend to forget about myself. And that's something that I did as well now during Christmas, that I was really fatigued and like, yeah, I really felt like I needed some rest. And that's something that I actually did for myself during Christmas, that I made sure to just rest up, like sleep well, and just give myself that love and that care and listen to my body and what it needs and what it doesn't need. So yeah, like I said, always look for the light. Like I can flip around. Like if you look around, it's dark and it's dark and it's dark and it's dark, and over there you have that light. So yeah, always go for that. And yeah, I guess that's a message from me and everyone else up there, that there is always light. You just need to look around a little bit to find it sometimes, but it is always there, and know that you're never alone. So yeah, have a nice day everyone, and be sure to don't be afraid to ask for help, because sometimes it's exactly what you need. So yeah, take care everyone.